Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, Virgo, for your reading. This reading will be with you from the 28th of March until the 18th of April 2021, guys. Okay, so Virgo, let's see what you have for yourself in the collective. Now, again, this is a general reading, guys. So it might resonate with you, it might not, but take in whatever you feel is your part of the story. Okay. Now, the animal spirit card with your reading, Virgo, talks about the jellyfish or the flow. So it's kind of an water element I'm getting out of the situation with you, where they are telling you it's time to surrender to your internal ebb and flow. Um, where you have been internally being pulled in different directions all at the same time. Sometimes you are being pulled on the right hand side, sometimes on the left hand side, where you have got caught between what you want in your life, what you really don't want, what you want to do, what you don't want to do, so that kind of an ebb and flow has been working in your case, right? So, with this card out in here, guys, it's telling you it's time for you to surrender to your internal ebb and flow. So, let that go. That's what they're saying. It's that hard feeling inside where you're not really very sure about your own self, really what you want is the kind of situation, right? But what they're saying here is you must choose to blend in to experience aspects of your collective consciousness. It's very important. So, when you break out from this ebb and flow and you move out of a particular situation in your life, maybe other people are there around you who are causing this kind of movement in yourself. Maybe they're coming up with advices, or some are saying, okay, do it, some are saying, don't do it, right? That kind of a situation. So when you move out of that kind of a situation where a lot of people are giving you their part of the story, it is only then you will find that you are ready to flow with your individual adventure and your own part of the story, like what you really want. So, what I'm getting out of this situation here, guys, is that somewhere you're caught in between um, people or group, like I said, who are kind of, I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm not saying they're trying to be deceptive or they're trying to do you any harm. But what is happening at this point, Virgo, with you is that you're listening to too many things from too many people. Okay, people who are coming up, like I said, some are saying, yeah, it's okay, go ahead, do it. Some are saying, think twice, think thrice. And some may even say, no, I don't think you should do it, right? So all this situation is kind of creating some kind of disturbance in your life at this point, is what I'm getting, Virgo. Now, with this card, guys, I got two clarifiers. The first is talking about the key, and the second is clearly talking about the sun. Okay, so now, like I said, you are going through that ebb and flow, which is they're telling you to surrender that, remove yourself from that part of the story, because you definitely want your collective conscious now to work for you. Because what I'm getting is that you're not using your mind here. You're you're not using your mind here to understand the situation. So whatever others are telling you, you are just feeding onto that story. And that is creating a kind of disturbance in your life here, Virgo. Okay, now with this key, guys, It's clearly talking about something to do with your security, success, fulfillment, or something that happens in your life that will bring in a lot of certainty. Okay? So, this also could be something of your past situation, also, guys, that you probably know that whatever you have been looking for or trying to understand is something that, that certainty, like where you will feel certain about a certain situation, where you will be completely fulfilled, completely secured. That kind of a situation is something that is also a part of the story here, guys, which is your theme. Okay, and this could be something that is happening to you or has already happened to you here, which is kind of created or has created that ebb and flow where you are not being certain about a situation and you are not sure if you walk into that situation, would you be completely fulfilled, right? Would you get back your security? Would you get back your success? You're not really sure about the whole situation. Because there is something in your life, Virgo, that is an ongoing thing. Like, there is a problem that's happening, a problem that's occurring, and you're not very sure how you would find a way out of those issues to move forward. So this is card number 8. So this could be a part of your karma in here, right? From where definitely, guys, you are kind of stepping back a little from that ebb and flow energy. Okay, and the sun comes out in here. Okay, that stands for your creativity, your energy, your vitality, good luck, everything. Profit, success, money, health, hope, power, everything, right? Wishes coming true, acting decisively, not going through that ebb and flow energy here, solving problems, right? So, this is the situation, guys, that you will be taking a step back because you are definitely not enjoying that ebb and flow as well because of that uncertainty. You're feeling a little bit kind of dicey about the whole situation. Like I said, where people might be coming up with a lot of different ideas in your life, right? From where you're like, you're not sure, okay, if I do this, can I get my success? If I do that, can I get back my money? Can I get back my health? Can I get back my vitality, right? So that is the kind of situation that you are kind of moving, like taking a step back, right? Because this is 33, this is 31. And you're thinking, or you will be coming to your enlightenment here, Virgo, within the span of time to understand that you need to surrender to this situation and think positive. Think positive about the whole situation because it's very important. What I'm getting out of the whole situation here with these two cards, guys, is that somewhere you have been caught in a lot of negative feeling in yourself too. Because, with so much of things, people telling you or you not getting the hang of the complete picture, you could be feeling, I wouldn't say negative, I would say more dejected, disappointed. Like, that kind of feeling that doesn't really make you feel happy, comfortable, doesn't make you feel good about certain things in life. That is the kind of feeling that is going to dissipate, and you will surrender yourself. You will move out of that collective part of the story with this group or friends or whoever it is in your life, to segregate yourself and get the right answer for yourself as well. What does your part of the collective conscious is talking about that you need to now take action on and do things in the right way, right? So, see, the bottom of this deck here is talking about intuition or owl, which is very clearly talking about your part of this story, guys, right? That you have to now focus on your own intuition here. And that is a spirit card. So you will get the right answer as soon as you can focus yourself on your psychic abilities, because you're not focusing yourself on the psychic ability, right? On your spiritual practices. Where you can develop a trusting relationship with your own intuition. You have not been doing that, Virgo. Right? So this is the time they're saying here is it is time for you to move out of that situation and think about yourself. Concentrate, meditate, practice spiritual practices, pray, do anything. But try to tap into your intuition and your collective consciousness, because that is the part of the story that you have not been following, Virgo. So which is where that ebb and that flow has been continuing in your life. Yeah, right? Because of this, the bottom of the deck here is the cross, which is talking about your fate, lot of burden, karma, religion, suffering, anything. But it's also time for you to take some advice in yourself. Right? It's important to do that spiritual part of the story here, guys. Because karma is a part of this whole reading here as well for you, Virgo. Because the cross shows you primarily where your habits and behaviors today have brought you, right? So you can accept it, and if not, you have to change your old belief and make a change in yourself. That's exactly the whole message in here for you as well, Virgo. So karma is definitely catching up with you in this reading, Virgo. It is definitely. So this is a time for you to tap into your own intuition, listen to yourself, understand yourself well, and then take a call on whatever it is that you want to in your life, right? Because the first card out is the Lover. So what they are saying here, Virgo, is whatever choices and decisions you make now, going forward, it has to be from your heart, right? Where you feel healthy, you feel happy. Some of you could be even recovering from some illness. Could also be embracing true love and deep intimate relationships. But whatever that story is with this card of the Lovers, they are saying whatever choices and decisions you're now making or will be making going ahead, please do that from your heart, or else it will be again that ebb and flow energy that will catch up. Because you're definitely not, there is something here, guys, that earlier you have done which has created this kind of feeling within you, where you know today that that behavioral pattern in yourself also has to change for you to change a part of your karma as well going forward. So whatever decision you are making or you will make, Please do that from your heart in here. Talking about the Ace of Pentacle, right? Whatever decision you make to move forward, and if you do that from your heart, there will be a windfall of abundance, right? Good fortune, good career opportunity, a lucrative contract, or some of you guys could be even buying a home or a vehicle, doing something very new in the tangible world. But whatever that decision is in the tangible world for you, Virgo, needs a solid backing from your heart. So only if your heart says, yeah, it's fine, tap into your intuition. Only if the heart says, tap into your intuition, do some spiritual practices, take time for yourself in here, guys. Listen, meditate, understand yourself better. Know and tap into your collective consciousness or conscious. And that's when the whole situation will kind of open up for you, where you will understand, guys, what your heart is truly reflecting on for your choices and decisions you have to make. Right? The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wand energy. So, which is a brilliant energy. Men or women, doesn't matter. Very talented. You are definitely very talented. You are definitely brilliant. You are independent. You can be a little bit controlling as well, Virgo. But, there is nothing in the world that you can do, really. If you actually put your full intentions with your heart in the rightful place. Because they are saying, whatever you're doing, never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true, right? So, but at the same time, there is a need for balance in your life with your career and your personal life that has also to be worked out in the rightful way. So, what they are saying, Virgo, is very, very clear message for you to understand, right? So think positive and think from the heart, because the sun is also talking about your heart chakra. So what they're saying is, whatever decision that you're moving towards should be because you want it from your heart, not otherwise. Okay, let's look at the lover's energy, whether that's in love, like I said, or that's in your career, in your relationship, anything in the tangible world that you want to move towards. Marriage, anything, right? So whatever that situation is, guys, pay attention to yourself now. Don't be so caught up with what other people are telling you, because that is kind of confusing you at the same point in time. So you have to be very, very careful with your own choices and decisions, not because somebody is coming over and telling you, hey, do this, do that, or don't do this, don't do that. That's not going to help you anymore, Virgo. 100% it's not going to help you. What is going to help you is your own self, your own psychic abilities, which each one of us are blessed with. Some of us we use it, some of us we don't want to use it. We keep it closed, right? So open that up, because you are the earth sign, guys. You all are very, very stable as individuals, right? You all are connected with the earth, Virgo, and plus you all have that soul searching ability of the hermit, which is your sign. So tap into the hermit energy. Tap into your solitude. Take some time for yourself. You will get back your strength in this situation, because something over here had been blocking you, like this karma part of the story with the cross, where something very could be toxic in your self-sabotage. It also could be a part of your own self-sabotage, where you have kind of come to your conclusion that you can do it, or that nothing will happen, Sometimes we get that feeling, oh, I've been trying so hard, I've been working so hard, right? Or maybe in love, you want somebody and yet nothing is moving. So it could be that part of the story, the dejection, the depression, the self sabotage, right? Where you feel that nothing is moving in your life and you're caught up in a very wrongful situation, right? So that is a part of your understanding, your own understanding here, Virgo. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles, because definitely there is something beautiful in the tangible world that you can create, because your dreams can come true, but you have to believe in your dreams. That's important. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Look, there is nothing, if you put your heart and mind into some project in your life, you can definitely make it happen. Whatever the project could be in your life, right? And that is what they're saying, that you're brilliant. You're brilliant, you're talented, you are independently capable as a person or as a personality. So make use of yourself in the rightful way. Don't get caught up in the situations where other things are interfering with your ability to make your dreams come true, right? So, but at the same time, you also need to balance your life between your career, your profession, and your personal life is very, very important in here for you, Virgo, right? So this is something you have to keep in mind as well. But 100% believe in your ability, believe in yourself. And if you can believe that in yourself, your heart will believe in you. And that's when things are going to come into fruition here. It's very important, Virgo. Very, very important. Because this is your own personal growth in your life, Virgo, that you definitely want to manifest, right? So because of that reason, you have to be very, very strong, very powerful in your own self. In your own self. Because see, in the first part, what I'm getting, guys, is that you had been too focused on the self-sabotage part of it. Or you had been focused on a toxic situation in your life, which kind of blocked you from moving into your decisions and dreams for your life, for your future. There has been something from which you're trying to move away from now, Virgo. You're trying to walk away from that difficult situation in your life. Like I said, this could be your past behavior for some people as well, where you might have rushed into something and you have not finished it, right? Or you had mood swings for some. Like some days you were very optimistic, some days you were very, very negative, pessimistic about a situation in your life. There were kind of mood swings in yourself for some people too, which is where you might have got caught up in that kind of a self-sabotage, when you were not able to clearly express yourself towards a situation you really wanted to bring back into your life. For some, I'm even getting that. Where your dreams you wanted to manifest. You wanted to trust in your dreams, but somewhere the trust in your dream was always a little bit of a problem. You could not completely trust in your dream, is also what I'm getting. Or could not completely trust in the fact that you can actually take a leap of faith towards a situation in your life as well. So that is where they are telling you now, if you want to do something, you have to believe that from your heart, or else you won't be able to move, right? Let's look at this energy of the Knight of Wands. So this could be your past behavioral pattern where, like I said, where you might have rushed in and rushed out, right? or you might have taken time to rush in, and but your exit was very quick. So if something did not you did not like about some situation, you kind of just quit that situation as quickly as you could. So that was it. Plus, you could have probably had mood swings, like I said, Yeah, see, Four of Pentacles. You were hiding a lot of things that you could not really talk to people, because there's something in your life, Virgo, that you did not want people to know as well. For some, I'm even getting that, right? And this looks to me like your past pattern or your past behavioral pattern. Maybe some of you guys have been insecure with your money, finances, and you could not move in the right direction because every time you tried to move, you felt insecure about yourself in here, right? So, but you were at the same time hiding that situation from other people, or you were trying to control and dominate others in your life because you knew that you did not have enough in your life as well. I'm getting. So maybe that is why you were trying to put up an act of controlling other people in a wrongful way. In a wrongful way, right? Which probably was too bold, being too adventurous, trying to prove yourself in front of other people. But then you did not do anything because you could not, because you felt insecure about something in your life that is with regards to your, it could be with regards to your money or with regards to your emotions, that you were not completely feeling secured over that situation as well. So that is where the movement kind of did not happen. And maybe that is where you wanted to prove your power, but like I said, in a wrongful way. In a wrongful way. Maybe some of you guys also had gone through a player's energy, right? Where you might have played with people and yet you did not mean a word of it that you told them, or you have done things with them also. Because you, like I said, you were not in that position. You were not completely secure. You were stuck because of the situation. So that could have created a lot of mood swings in your life as well, right? That could have created a lot of mood swings in your life that you could not express, but at the same time, you felt completely drained and tired of the situation of being stuck and not being able to move in your life. Let's look at the Eight of Swords. And this is something, like I said, this is something you could not express. And it looks to me a total karma over here with the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. It's a karma, which you know, you know that you're trying to work on that situation now, Virgo. You're 100% trying to put in your best effort to relieve yourself from that kind of a stuck situation. More so, like I said, the self sabotage part of the story where you were like caught up in your head, more so. And you're definitely trying to put in an effort here, Virgo, to see if you can openly communicate, openly talk, and get out of that feeling of depression, rejection, whatever that story is in your life as well, Virgo. Because somewhere your past behavioral pattern you might have seen has not been working for you. So it's a change you're putting up in yourself as well. Becoming, learning the art of self mastery, of how you can do things in the right way for your own self, right? It's a learning. Probably some of you are also going in for some new learning courses, new skills, anything that you did not know before, and you're kind of putting in your best effort to learn something new in your life. That also could be a part of the story, so that you feel a little bit more happy and relieved and not caught up in the situation of the Eight of Swords, right? Let's look at the Fool card. So maybe you're just restarting your game plan again in your life as well. From that stuck situation where you were like feeling completely negative about the whole part of the problem. And like I said, there has been mood swings in your case as well. For some, I'm even getting that. Which is what you're trying to move out of by refocusing yourself in a totally different part of the story here. Yeah. See, because this is something, a new life that is evolving once again, where you'll feel happy. Once it could be like you are feeling more childish. You bring back that innocence in your life. You learn to enjoy things in the way it is. You're not stuck up in a situation. You're kind of trying to relieve yourself from that situation, Virgo, that you had been caught in. Right? So it is a change. It is definitely a change that is showing up in here, where some of you guys could also be talking to friends, right? Bringing back a little bit of playfulness in your life. Acknowledging, some of you guys could even had inner child issues as well, where you're learning to acknowledge that part of the story. You also could have nostalgic feelings of the past in your life. The time you spent with your siblings, with your family, with your brother, cousins, anybody. A lot of sentimental memories in your life that will make you feel more childish. When you want to share, you want to reconcile with people around you, with friends, or with somebody special in your life as well. Could be a past life relationship that is coming back into your life for some people as well, I'm getting. Right? That's going to bring back a lot of innocence in yourself as well. Because your inner child is at work, right? And you need to express that. Maybe that is what you have not expressed. That is where you have not expressed how you feel from deep within you, Virgo. That's where you have been caught. You maybe have not talking about your childhood. You haven't spoken about your early years. You haven't shared that feeling with anybody. Right? So those things have been, have been lurking within you. So which is where they are telling you guys that it's time to open up. Look back at your good childhood memories. Look back. Remember how it was to play without all fears, without self-doubt, without illusions that today you carry with you as an adult. How you lived your life when you were 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, whatever that time period has been. And it's time for you to work with that. Be self creative, be self expressive about the whole situation, because somewhere you have not been open about yourself as well, Virgo. You have been through hiding through a lot of things. So it's time to do that from your heart. It's time to open up your heart. It is time to open up your heart, guys. Share that feeling. Don't think that people are going to laugh at you. Even if it is one person that you want to share that, share it. Talk to that person. Let that person know how you have lived in your early years, what your parents were like, what your siblings were like, what that city was like, what that country was like, right? Anything that brings back the good old memories that had been really blocked in your life with a lot of fears and self doubt, illusions about money, health, security, wealth, anything that you have been going through in your life, Virgo. Let's look at the lover's energy here. Yeah, see, Aries. It's the Emperor energy, guys. They are telling you to take control of the situation as well. Some of you could have children in your life. So it's necessary for you to talk with them. Share a part of your old life with the children, right? Make them feel happy. Make yourself feel happy. Talk to your kids about what you had in your early years. Make them understand who you were before. Give them time. Balance your personal life with your professional life. Don't just run after your profession and you forget the other part of the story. Maybe some of you have been neglecting your children, where you haven't really given them time as well, right? So it is the time for power, for your authority, guys. You also could be a father figure for some of you. Maybe you have been insensitive before to the feelings of other people around you, Virgo. So it's time to take control of that situation. Establish certain laws, right? Or family values that you need to draw. And you have the authority, or you will get the authority to work on this story by yourself. So take opportunity of this time in here. Learn to share your feelings with your kids if you have. Give them time to understand you, or your grandkids, or anybody in your life, who could be in that part of the story as children. Learn to talk to them. Learn to share yourself. And if you don't have kids, like I said, bring back that kiddish part of the story in yourself. Share your part with other people, with people you love, with people you can gel with, even if it is one special person you would love to have a conversation with. Anything can happen here, right? Because with the Ace of Pentacle and the Ace of Pentacle, it's definitely talking about something good, beautiful happenings in the tangible world, provided you can establish the story in your life, Virgo. Right? Lot of abundance, lot of good stuff in the tangible world, something that you can hold, you can believe, you can enjoy in your life. It's all going to come once you can understand your part of the story as well, Virgo. Where you have been going wrong, because definitely there is something that you have been going wrong in here. Right? Yeah, see, King of Wand and the High Priestess. Tap into your intuitive power, guys, to start something brand new. Feel happy about yourself that you can be the leader. You have that energy, you have that drive, you have that motivation, that you have been keeping it a secret. Maybe you possibly love somebody, Virgo, and you have not been expressing that to anybody, right? It's a secret between you and the others. You haven't talked about it, but secretly you love that person and you want something with that person in your life as well. But believe that you have that wisdom. Believe in yourself that you have that power to create and be the leader in this situation, to build back something that you truly want to achieve in your life with somebody you love, secretly loving somebody, or has kept it a secret from other people, which now it is possible that you guys want to exploit that or expose it, right? Yeah, you're definitely thinking about it, guys. You're definitely thinking about a brand new story with somebody in your life here as well, and you're taking on that role to create back something beautiful with the person you love, or even by yourself. That could be your dream, your wisdom coming true, that you can do it. You definitely have that energy that is coming back, that you can definitely do it. Because, see, with the chariot, you get the 7 and 7, the 7 of Wands. So, what they are telling you guys is you have to be brave. You have to have a lot of willpower, determination, courage in yourself to defend your enemies, right? To stand up against any kind of gossip, criticism, adversaries, anything that is in the way between you doing something new in this tangible world, right? There could be a lot of gossip from people, but you have to learn to stand up against those kind of situations where others might be in your way, and you will have to defend yourself against all the oppositions in your life, which means that if you have to say a no, you say a no, right? But you have to have a lot of courage, willpower, and determination to make this new beginning happen in this part of the story here, guys. With your money, 100%. Feeling stable and secured, grounded in yourself, Virgo. Right? Where you're now thinking with the Six of Pentacles, guys, it's talking about a situation of reciprocity, right? Where you're not putting control over or dominating your finances. You're trying to be generous. You're trying to share it. You're trying to give things more easily, right? And that is where, with the Page of Pentacle and the King of Pentacle, that's all your energy, guys. You are definitely building up on a plan with this story, which is going to be very practical in this situation, right? So it also could be, like I'm telling you, it also could be that some of you guys are trying to do this on your own, or some of you guys are trying to do this with somebody you love in secret. It could be anything for anybody, but at the same time, whatever that situation is, has to be balanced out, has to be in equal proportions. Like it has to be a give and take, not that you give everything and the other person takes everything, or the other person takes everything and you give nothing, Virgo. Right? It can be that. So it has to be a complete balance between whatever is going on in your life towards this part of the story that you're trying to work on, that you need a lot of courage here to bring things back in the right place. Because this situation could be of a situation of loss and gain here. So some of you guys might have gone through a loss from where you're trying to gain back everything in your life. You know, question over here is, do you want to submit or do you want to dominate? What do you want to do? Right? Like you should have the power, Virgo, to decide what you have to give, how much you have to give, and that you don't have to seek approval from other people before you do anything in your life. You have to be free enough to take your own decisions or make your own choices with regards to your options that you want in your life. And that is where, with this two page of pentacle, it's clearly talking about you doing a lot of research, studying it very thoroughly, working on this situation carefully in order to make that happen. As the King of Pentacles, to bring back your stability in your life as well. That's your energy, Virgo, right? Because with the King of Pentacles, it's talking about you getting back your money, your strength, your security, your power, and your confidence in your life as well. So you're definitely doing a lot of research on this part of the story, where you want to be enterprising. Some of you guys could also be taking the help of a financial advisor here. When you want to feel more competent with a no nonsense approach, because whatever you're doing towards this tangible new beginning, it has to be very, very solid. And taking on that role of the leader to have a very responsible approach and attitude towards this whole situation, guys. Right? So you have to be very wise. Take a little bit of time if you have to. Think about it very carefully. Consider all kinds of options in your life before you jump into anything right away. But again, tap into your own collective conscious to get your answer here, right? It's very important because you definitely are looking to liberate yourself from a situation where you have been feeling quite stuck and a lot of pain and grief in yourself, that you have not been able to even have a good night's sleep. For some people, I'm even getting that. Right? A lot of pain has been going on with regards to your liberation in here, being victorious over the situation here to start something brand new in your life, guys. Where, of course, the sun is coming out. Where the old pattern, okay, this 3 of sword energy is your old pattern energy, guys, which is the key, right? Which is what is changing. When you will be illuminated, when all of a sudden you will see yourself in a different level of energy mood, right? Lot of optimism, lot of goodness is going to flow back into your life, which will help you, Virgo, to move forward and take action on the situation here. Right? That is all coming, but you have to do your stuff first, right? It's very important Very, very important, because that is where you will understand yourself better. That where you have been going wrong, because each one of us is going through a process of course correction, as I mentioned, right? So this is also a part of your course correction in here, Virgo, that is happening at this point in time. Because you have had a behavioral issue, not bad, not good, but it is the way you were, right? Let's put it like that. Where you were kind of the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, these energies talk more so about situations in life that is not good. Logically, mental situation has been quite a drain. See, because with this Nine of Swords and the Three of Cups, it clearly talks about a situation in your life that you have not been enjoying at all. That could be with a collective people, group of people you have, friends you have, third party you have, anything for anybody here. And that is slowly going away. This has caused you a lot of issue in here with your collective part of the story. Could be your extended family, friends, anybody who has, who had stopped you from moving forward towards your ambition, towards your goal, towards your dream, towards whatever you have wanted in your life that you wanted to manifest. Right? There had been a block in here as well. But you will get the illumination, guys. You will understand yourself better in order to know what you have to do in this story, because then you have the Empress energy, which is a beautiful energy again that is coordinating with your Ace of Pentacles, a new creative endeavor, a new beginning, new love. Some of you guys probably will also get pregnant here. It also could be that, right? Fertility, growth, abundance, nourishment, love, health, wealth with the Ten of Cups. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups. It's a family situation of love, of happiness. Having kids around you. Maybe some of you guys are in the process, right? Or will be in the process of getting pregnant in a relationship with somebody that you love in order to move forward, towards a new happy family situation. Some of you guys could even be getting married, could even be going into engagement. Anything can happen here. Anything that will start a brand new cycle in your life, Virgo. But for which that course correction is very, very important for you at this point, like I told you. So keep that in mind, Virgo. Keep that in mind with regards to this energy, because you got the Five of Cups in here. Yeah, there has been a lot of pain. Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Page of Swords. So somebody will clearly know here what to do, because you guys will go back, will go behind, and you will check your own self, because this is again that I told you the course correction part of the story is going on in everybody's life, where for you, Virgo, you too are no exception to this rule. So you need to step back. You need to step back in from whatever you have been doing, going back, in order to recheck yourself and see where it is that you need a course correction here, right? To begin something brand new in your life with somebody you love, with somebody you want to be with, or some of you, like I said, have already met somebody, you want to get married, you want to tie the knot. For some, you have met somebody you want to be engaged with, right? Or for some, it is just that the family situation is all coming back together, where your children could be pregnant, having grandkids. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in here. That's kind of like bonding the family circle back together once again. Okay, so this is the situation that is all going to come up in the tangible world, but provided, Virgo, you know how to work with your energy here in the rightful way. All right. So enjoy this reading, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, goodbye. God bless. Khuda Hafiz and Namaste.